As I remember, Adam, it was upon this fashion bequeathed me, by will, a poor 1,000 crowns, and as thou sayest, charged my brother on his blessing to breed me well. And there begins my sadness. My brother keeps me at home, or to speak more properly, he stays me at home, unkept, for call that keeping for a gentleman of my birth, that differs not from the stalling of an ox. I, his brother, gain nothing under him, but growth, for which his animals on his dunghills are as much bound to him as I. And besides this nothing, that he so plentifully gives me, the something which nature gave me, his countenance seems to take from me. He lets me feed with his hinds, he bars me the place of a brother, and, as much as in him lies, binds my gentility with my education. This is it, Adam, that grieves me, and the spirit of my father, which I think is within me, begins to mutiny against this servitude. I will no longer endure it. Though yet I know no wise remedy how to avoid it.
Yonder comes my master, your brother.
Go apart, Adam. Thou shalt see how he will shake me up.
Now, sir, what made you here?
Nothing, sir. I am not taught to make anything.
What mar you then, sir?
Marry, sir, I have but to mar that which God made. A poor, unworthy brother of yours, with idleness.
Marry, sir, be better employed and be not a while.
Shall I keep your hawks and eat husks with them?
Know you where you are, sir?
Oh, very well, sir. Here, in your orchard.
Know you before whom, sir?
I? Better than him I am before knows me. I know you, my older brother. And, in the general condition of blood, you should so know me. I have as much of my father within me as you, albeit I confess, your coming before me is near to his reverence.
What, boy?
Come, elder brother, you're too young in this.
When thou lay hands on me, villain?
I am no villain. I am the youngest son of Sir Rowland de Boyce. He was my father, and he is thrice a villain, that said such a father begot villains. Were thou not my brother, I would not take this hand from thy throat, till this other had put out thy tongue for saying so. Thou hast railed on thyself.
Oh, sweet masters, be patient. For your father's remembrance, be at accord.
Let me go, I say.
I will not till I please. You shall hear me. My father charged you, in his will, to give me good education, and you have trained me like a peasant, obscuring and hiding from me all gentlemanlike qualities. The spirit of my father grows strong within me, and I will no longer endure it. Therefore, allow me such exercises as may become a gentleman. Or give me the poor luxury left to me by testament. With that I will go buy my fortunes.
And what wilt thou do? Beg? When that is spent? What shall get you in? I will not long be troubled with you. You shall have some part of your will. Now I pray you leave me.
I will no further offend you than becomes me for my good.
And you, get you with him, you old dog.
Is old dog my reward? Most true, I've lost my teeth in your service. God be with my old master, who never has spoken such a word.
And I will visit your rankness, and yet give no 1,000 crowns neither. Hard it is!
Comes your worship?
Was our Charles the Duke's rest here to speak with me?
So please you, he is here to join in the King's access.
Call him in. It will be a good way. And tomorrow the wrestling is.
Good morrow to your worship.
Well, good morning, Charles. What's the new news at the new court?
There's no news at the court, sir, but the old news. That is, the old duke is banished by his younger brother, the new duke. And some loving lords and ladies have put themselves into voluntary exile with him.
Can you tell if Rosalind, the duke's daughter, is banished with her father?
Oh, no. For the duke's daughter, her cousin, so loves her, being ever from their cradles bred together, that she would have followed her exile, or have died to stay behind her. She is at the court, and no less beloved of her uncle than his own daughter, and never two ladies loved as they do.
Where will the old duke live?
They say he's already in the forest of Arden, and many merry men with him. There they live like the old Robin Hood of England, and fleet the time carelessly.
What you wrestle tomorrow before the new duke?
Marry, do I, sir? And I came to acquaint you with the matter. I am given, sir, secretly to understand that your brother Orlando hath a disposition to come in disguised against me to try a fall. Tomorrow, sir, I wrestle for my credit, and he that escapes me without some broken limb shall acquit him well. Your brother's but young and tender, and for your love I would be loath to foil him, as I must, for my own honour, if he come in.
I've had myself notice of my brother's purpose here, and have laboured to dissuade him from it, but he's resolute. I'll tell thee, Charles, it is the stubbornest young fellow of France, full of ambition, a secret and villainous contriver against me, his natural brother. Therefore use thy discretion. I had as well done to break his neck as his finger. And thou wert best look to it, for if thou dost him any slight disgrace, he will practise against thee by poison, and never leave thee till he hath taken thy life by some indirect means or other. There is not one so young and so villainous this day living. I speak but brotherly of him, but should I anatomize him to thee as he is, I must blush and weep, and thou must look pale and wonder.
I am heartily glad I came hither to you. If he come tomorrow, I'll give him his payment. If ever he go alone again, I'll never wrestle for prize more. So, God keep your worship.
Farewell, then, Charles. Now will I stir this gamester. I hope I shall see an end of Orlando for my soul, yet I know not why hates nothing more than he. Yet he is gentle, never schooled and yet learned, full of noble device, of all sorts enchantingly beloved, and especially of my own people, who best know him that I am altogether misprized. But it shall not be so long. This wrestler shall clear all. Nothing remains but that I kindle the boy thither, which now I'll go about.
Sweet my cast, be merry. Dear senior, I shall more math than I am mistress of, and would you yet I will marry her. Unless you can teach me to forget a banished father, you must have learned how to remember any extraordinary pleasure. Herein I see thou lovest me not with the full weight that I love thee. If my uncle, thy banished father, had banished thy uncle to duke my father, so thou wouldst still been with me. I took my love to take thy father for mine. So wast thou, if the truth that thy love was righteously tempered, as mine is to thee. Well, I will forget the condition of my state to rejoice in yours. You know my father had no child but I, nor none is like to have. And truly, when he dies, thou shalt be his heir. What he had taken from thy father perforce, I will render thee again. Therefore, my sweet Rosalind, my dear Rosalind, be merry. From henceforth I will curse. And if I sports, let me see. What think you of falling in love? Marry, I prithee do. To make sport with all, but love no man in good earnest, nor no further in sport than neither with the safety of a pure blush. Thou mayst in honour come off again. What shall be our sport then? Let us sit and mock the good wife fortune that it gives me henceforth be bestowed equally. I would we could do so, for her benefits are mightily misplaced, and she doth most forsake in her gifts to women. 'Tis true, for those that she makes fair, she scarce makes honest, and those that she makes honest, she makes very ill-favouredly. Nay, now that goes from fortune's offers to nature's. Fortune reigns and gives of the world, not in the lineaments of nature. No? When nature had made a fair creature, may she not by fortune fall into the fire? Though nature had given us wits, blood, and fortune, had not fortune sent in this fool to cut off the argument? Indeed, there is fortune too hard for nature. When fortune makes nature, it's natural to cut off nature's wits. Perhaps it's not fortune's work neither, but nature's. We see that our natural wits too dull to reason such goddesses, and to send this natural for a whetstone. Always the dullness of the fool is the whetstone of the wits. How now, wit, with a wonder you?
Mistress, you must come away to your father.
Would you make the messenger?
No, by my honour. But I was bid to come for you.
Well, and you that, O fool.
Of a
certain knight that swore by his honour that the pancakes were good, and swore by his honour that the mustard was not. Now, I'll stand to it, the pancakes were not, and the mustard was good. And yet, was not the knight forsworn?
How prove you that in a great heap of your knowledge? I marry and I'll unmuscle your wisdom.
Stand you both forth now, stroke your chins, and swear by your beards that I am a knave.
By our beards, if we had any, thou art.
By my knavery, if I had any, I were. But if you swear by that that is not, you are not forsworn. No more is this knight swearing by his honour, for he never had any. Or if he did, he'd sworn away long before he ever saw those pancakes or that mustard.
By my troth, thou speakest true. But here comes Madame de Beau with a mouthful of new, which she will put on us as pigeons feed their young. Bonjour, Madame de Beau, what's the news? Fair princess, I would tell you of good wrestling, which you have lost the sight of. You tell us the manner of the wrestling. I will tell you of the beginning, and, if it please your ladyships, you may see the end, for the best is yet to do, and here, where you are, they're coming to remove it. Well, the beginning that is dead and buried, and comes an old man and his 3 sons. I can match this beginning with an old tale. 3 proper young men of excellent growth and presence. The eldest of the 3 wrestled with Charles, the Duke's wrestler, which Charles but in a moment threw him and broke 3 of his ribs, for there was little hope of life in him. And so he served the second, and so the third. Yonder they lie, that poor old man, their father, in such pitiful dole over them that all the beholders take his part with weeping. Alas!
But what is the sport, madam, that the ladies have lost?
This that I speak of.
Thus men may grow wiser every day. It's the first time I heard the breaking of bricks was sport for ladies.
Why? I promised you. What, is there any else longs to see this broken music in his side? Is there yet another dote upon rib breaking? Shall we see this wrestling, cousin? But you must, if you stay here. For here is the place appointed for the wrestling, and they are ready to perform it. And yonder, sure they are coming. Let us now stay and see it.
Come on! Since the youth will not be entreated, his own power on his forwardness.
Is yonder the man? Even he, madam. Young gentleman, line? Alas, he's too young, yet he looks successfully.
Now, brother and cousin, are you crept hither to see the wrestling?
Aye, my liege, so please you give us leave.
You will take little delight in it, I can tell you. There's such arts in the men. In pity of the childish youth, I would fain dissuade him, but he will not be entreated. Let me speak to him, lady, see if you can move him.
Call him hither, good Madame de Beau.
Do so. I will not be by.
Monsieur the Challenger, the princess is called.
I attend them with all respect and duty.
Young man, have you challenged Charles the wrestler?
No, fair princess. He's the general challenger. I come but in as others do, to try with him the strength of my youth.
Young gentleman, your spirits are too bold for your years. You have seen cruel proof of this man's strength. We pray you, for your own sake, to embrace your own safety and give over this attempt. Dear young sir, your reputation shall not therefore be misprized. But we will make it our suit to the Duke that the wrestling might not go forward.
I pray you, punish me not with your hard thoughts, wherein I confess me much guilty to deny so fair and excellent ladies anything. Let your fair eyes and gentle wishes go with me to my trial, wherein, if I be foiled, there is but one shamed that was never gracious. If killed, but one dead that was willing to be so. I shall do my friends no wrong, for I have none to lament me. The world no injury, for in it I have nothing. Only in this world I fill up a space which may be better supplied once I have made it empty.
The little strength I have, I would it were with you, and mine to eke out hers. Fare you well, for heaven I be deceived in you.
Come, where is this young gallant that is so desirous to lie with his mother earth?
Ready, sir, but his will hath in it a more modest working.
You shall try on one fall.
No, I warrant your grace, you shall not entreat him to a second, that have so mightily persuaded him from the first.
If you mean to mock me after, you should not have mocked me before, but come your ways.
Hercules be thy speed, young man. I would have my pistol to catch a strong fellow by his leg.
Yes, I beseech your grace. I'm not yet well bred.
How dost thou, Charles?
He cannot speak, my lord.
Well, bear him away. What is thy name, young man?
Orlando, my liege, youngest son of Sir Roland de Boyce.
And what thou hast been son to some man else. The world esteemed thy father honourable, but I did find him still mine enemy. Thou should have better pleased me with this deed, had thou descended from another house. But, very well. Thou art a gallant youth. I would thou hadst told me of another father.
I am more proud to be Sir Roland's son, his youngest son, and I will not change that calling to be adopted as of Frederick.
My father loved Sir Roland as his soul, and all the world was my father's mine. Had I followed this young man his son, I should have given him tears and dreams he said should have ventured.
Gentle cousin, let us now go and thank him and encourage him. My father's rough and envious disposition sticks me at heart. Sir, you have well deserved. If you do keep your promises in love, but justly, as you have exceeded all promise, your mistress shall be happy. Gentlemen, wear this for me.
One out of suits with fortune that could give more, but that her hand lacks means. Shall we go, cuss?
Aye.
Very well, fair gentlemen.
Can I not say thank you? My better parts are all thrown down, and that which here stands is but a quinton, a mere lifeless block.
He calls us back. My pride fell with my fortune. I'll ask him what he would. Did you call, sir? Sir, you have rested well and overthrown more than your enemies.
Will you go, cuss? Have wit, you?
Fare you well.
What passion hangs these weights upon my tongue? I cannot speak to her, yet she urged conference. Poor Orlando, thou art overthrown.
Good sir, I do in friendship counsel you to leave this place. Well, yes, you have deserved high commendation, true applause, and love. Yet such is now the Duke's condition that he misconstrues all that you have done. The Duke is humorous. But he is indeed more suits you to conceive than I.
I thank you, madam, and I pray you, tell me this, which of the two was daughter of the Duke that he was at the wrestling?
Well, neither his daughter who judged by manners. Yet, indeed, the taller is his daughter. The other is daughter to the banished Duke, and here detained by her usurping uncle to give his daughter company, whose loves are dearer than the natural bond of sisters. But I can tell you that of late this Duke has taken displeasure against his gentle niece, and, on my life, his malice against the lady will certainly break forth. Sir?
Very well. Thus must I from the smoke into the smother, from tyrant Duke unto a tyrant brother. But, heavenly Rosalind,
Why, cousin? Why, Rosalind? Cupid have mercy, not a word. Come, lay me with reasons. Then there were two cousins laid up, when the one should be laid with reason, and the other mad without any. But is all this for your father? No. Some of it's for my child's father. Oh, for Bryce, this working day well.
They are but first cousin, rode upon thee in a holiday foolery. Walk
and trumpet hats, our very petticoats will catch them. I could shake them off my throat. These fans are in my heart. Come, wrestle with their affection. They take the part of a better wrestler than myself. A good wish upon you. You will try in time in spite of a fall. But turning these guests out of service will not be good earnest. Is it possible on such a sudden that you should fall into so strong a liking with Sir Roland's youngest son? The Duke, my father, loves his father dearly. Does that therefore ensure that you should love his son dearly? By this kind of chase, I should hate him, for my father hated his father dearly. Yet, I hate not Orlando. No, faith, hate him not for my sake. Let me love him, and do you love him because I do. Oh, here comes the Duke, with his eyes full of anger.
Mistress, dispatch you with your safest haste and get you from our court.
Me, uncle?
You, cousin. Within these 10 days, if that thou beest found so near our public court as 20 miles, thou diest for it.
Oh, I do beseech your grace. Let me the knowledge of my fault bear with me. If with myself I hold intelligence or have acquaintance with mine own desires, then never so much as in the thought unborn did I offend your highness.
Thus do all traitors. If the application did consist in words, they are as innocent as grace itself. Let it suffice thee that I trust thee not.
Yet your mistrust cannot make me a traitor. Tell me where on the likelihood depends.
Thou art thy father's daughter. That's enough.
So was I, when your highness took his dukedom. So was I, when your highness banished him. Treason is not inherited, my lord. Oh, if we did derive it from our friends, what's that to me? My father was no traitor. Dear sovereign, hear me speak.
Aye, Celia. We stayed her for your sake. Else had she ranged along with her father.
I did not then entreat to have her stay. It was your pleasure and your own remorse. I was too young that time to value her. But now I know her. If she be a traitor, so am I.
She is too subtle for thee, and her smoothness, her very patient and silent speak to the people, and they pity her. Thou art a fool. She robs thee of thy name, and thou wilt show more bright, and seem more virtuous when she is gone. Then open not thy lips. Firm and irrevocable is my doom which I have passed upon her. She is banished.
Pronounce that sentence then on me, my liege. I cannot live out of her company.
You are a fool! You, niece, provide yourself. If you outstay the time, upon my honor, and in the greatness of my word, you die.
My poor Rosalind, whither wilt thou go? Wilt thou treat fathers? I'll give thee mine. I charge thee, be not thou more grieved than I am. I have more cold. Thou dost not, cousin. I pray thee be cheerful. Knowest thou not the Duke hath banished me, his daughter? That he hath not. No? Hath not? Rosalind lacks then the love which teaches thee that thou and I am one. Shall we be sundered? Shall we part, sweet girl? No. Let my father seek another heir. Therefore, devise with me how we may fly, whither to go, and what to bear with us. Whither shall we go? To seek my uncle in the forest above? Alas, what danger will it be to us, amazed as we are, to travel forth so far? Beauty provoketh thee, sooner than go. I'll put myself in poor and mean attire, and with a kind of umber smirch my face. The like do you, and so we shall pass along and never stir assailants. Were not better, because that I am more than common told, that I did suit me all points like a man. A galley Cadillac upon my thigh will have a swashing and a marshal outside, as many other mannish cowards have to do my faces with their semblances. And what shall I call thee without art? A man. I'll have no worse name than Joseph Page. Therefore, look, you called me Ganymede. But what will you be called?
Something that had a reference to my state. No longer Celia, but Aliena.
But cousin, what if we essay to steal the clownish fool out of your father's court? Will he not be a comfort to our trouble?
Oh, he'll go the wide world with me. Leave me to woo him.
Now, let's away and get our jewels and our wealth together, devise this time and safest place to hide from pursuit that will be made after my flight. Now, going content to liberty, and not to banishment.
Now, my co-mates and brothers in exile, hath not old custom made this life more sweet than that of painted pomp? Are these woods not more free from peril than the envious cold? Here feel we but the penalty of Adam, the season's difference, as the icy fang and churlish chiding of the winter's wind, which, when it bites and blows upon my body, even till I shrink with cold, I smile and say, this is no flattery. These are counselors that feelingly persuade me what I am. I would not change it.
Happy is your grace that can translate the stubbornness of fortune into so quiet and so sweet a style.
Come, shall we go and kill us venison? And yet, it irks me. The poor dappled fools, being native burghers of this desert city, should their own confines with forked heads have their round haunches gored?
Indeed, my lord, the melancholy Jacques views at that. And in that kind, swear that you, whom you serve, and that your brother that had banished you. Today, my lord Amiens and ourselves did steal behind him as he lay along, under an oak, whose antique fruit peeps out, to the which place a poor sequestered stag, that from the hunter's aid, had taken a hurt, did come to languish. And thus the heavy fool, much marked of the melancholy, Jack stood on the extreme verges of his fifth book, augmenting it with tears.
But what said Jacques? Did you not moralize this spectacle?
Oh yes, into 1,000 similes. First was weeping into the needless stream. Poor dear, quoth he, thou makest a testament as worthings do, giving thy sum of more to that which had too much, and none a careless herd. From the pasture jumps along by him, and never stays to greet him. Ay, quoth Jacques, sweep on, you fat and greasy citizens. 'Tis just a fashion, wherefore do you look upon the
thus most electrically, he pierces through the body of the country, city, court, yet and of this our life, swearing that we are mere usurpers, tyrants, and what's worse, to frighten the animals, and to kill them up in their assigned and native dwelling place.
Then did you leave him in this contemplation?
We did, my lord, weeping and commenting upon the sobbing deer.
Show me the place. I love to cope him in these sullen fits, but then he's full of matter.
I'll bring it to him straight.
Can it be possible that no man saw them? It cannot be. Some villain of my court are of consent and sufferance in this.
I cannot hear of any that did see her. The ladies, the attendants of the chamber, saw her bed, and if more really, they found the bed untreasured of their mistress.
My lord, the ruins clown, at whom so oft your grace was wont to laugh, is also missing. Hesperia, Princess Gilswood, confesses that she secretly overheard your daughter and her cousin much commend the parts and graces of the wrestler. That did, but lately Foya was in with Charles, and she believes wherever they go on that youth is surely in their company.
Send to his brother. Fetch that Galadetta! If he be absent, bring his brother to me. I will make him find him. Do this suddenly, and let no search and inquisition quail to bring again these foolish runaways.
What? My young master! Oh, the lolly, my gentle master! Oh, my sweet master! Oh, you memory of old Sir Roland! Why? What make you here? And wherefore are you gentle, strong, and valiant? And why would you be so fond to overcome the bonny price of the humorous Duke? Your praises come so swiftly home before. Know you not, master, to some kind of men their grace is serving God as enemies, no more than yours. Your virtues, gentle master, are sanctified and holy traitors to you.
Why, what's the matter?
Oh, unhappy youth, come not within these doors, within this roof. Your brother, no brother, yet the son, not the son, I will not call him son of him I was about to call his father, hath heard your praises, and this night he means to burn down the lodgings where you used to lie, and you within him. This house is but a butchery, abhor it, fear it, do not enter it.
Why, whither, Adam? Wouldst thou have me go?
No matter whither, so you come not here.
What? Thou have me go and beg my food? Or with a base and boisterous sword enforce a thievish living on the common road? I rather will subject myself to the malice of a diverted blood and bloody brother.
But do not so. I have 500 crowns, the thrifty hire I saved under your father, which I did store to be my foster and service in my old limb should lie lame. And all this I give to you. Let me be your servant. Though I look old, I'm strong and lusty. For in my youth I never did apply hot and rebellious liquors in my blood. Therefore, my age has a lusty winter, frosty but kind. Let me go with you. I'll do the service of a younger man in all business and necessities.
Oh, good old man. How well indeed appears the constant service of the antique world, when service went for duty and not for meat. But, poor old man, thou prunest a rotten tree that cannot so much as a single blossom yield in lieu of all thy pains and husbandry. But come thy ways, we'll go along together, and ere we have thy youthful wages spent, we'll light upon some settled low content.
Master, go on, and I'll follow thee to the last gasp with truth and loyalty. From 17 years till almost fourscore, here I live, but now live here no more. At 17 years, many their fortune seek, but at fourscore it is too late a week. Yet fortune cannot recompense me better than to die well and not to my master's debtor.
get up from my spirits and my legs were not weary.
Oh, I can find in my heart to disgrace my man's apparel and cry like a woman. But I must comfort the weaker vessel, as Dr. Ho sought to show himself courageous to petticoat. Therefore, courage, good Aliena! I pray you, bear with me. I cannot go no further.
Well, I for one would rather bear with you than bear you.
Well, this is the first of Arden.
Aye, now I am in Arden. The more fool I, as home was in a better place. But travellers must be content.
Aye, be so good, Touchstone. Well, look who comes here. A young man in Odin, so tall.
That is the way to make us scorn you still.
Oh, Corin, that thou knewest how I do love her.
I partly guessed, for I have loved her now.
No, no, Corin, being old, thou canst not guess. Though, in thy youth, thou wast as true a lover as ever sighed upon a midnight pillow. But, if thy love were ever like to mine, as sure I think did never man love so. How many actions, most ridiculous, hast thou been drawn to by thy fantasy?
Into 1,000 I have forgotten.
Oh, thou didst never love so heartily. If thou rememberst not the slightest folly that love ever did make thee run into, thou hast not loved. Or, if thou hast not sat, as I do now, wearying thy hero in thy mistress' praise, thou hast not loved. Or, if thou hast not broke from company, abruptly, as my passion now makes me, thou hast not loved. Oh, Phoebe! Phoebe! Phoebe!
Alas, poor shepherd. In searching for thy root, I by hard adventure found mine own.
And I mine. I remember when I was in love, I broke my sword upon a rock. Did it take that for a coming a night Jane smile? We that are true lovers ready to strange capers. But, as all is mortal in nature, so is all nature in love mortal in folly.
Thou speakest wiser than thou art well.
Nay, I shan't ever beware of my own wits till I break my shins against it.
Jove, this ship's passion is much upon my fashion.
I pray you, one of you, Christian young man, if the girl will give us any food, I beg!
Holla, you clown!
Who calls?
Your betters, sir.
Else they're very wretched.
Peace, I say. Good evening to you, friend.
And to you, gentle sir. And to you, Paul.
I pray you, shepherd, that if love or gold can in this desert place by entertainment, bring us to where we may rest ourselves and feed. There's a young maid here with travel much oppressed and famous for succor.
Fast I pity her, and wish for her sake more than my own my fortunes were more able to relieve her. But I am shepherd to another man, and do not shear the fleeces that I graze. My master's a churlish disposition. Besides, his cot, his flock, and bounds of feed are now on sale, and at our sheepcote now, by reason of his absence, there's nothing he will feed on.
What is he that shall buy his flock pasture?
That young swain which I here without a while, who little cares to buy anything.
I prithee, stand with honesty. Buy thou the cottage flock and pasture, and thou shalt have to pay for it of us.
And we will mend thy wages. I like this place, and willingly could waste my time in it.
A sure thing is to be sold. Go with me. If you like upon report the soil of profit and this kind of life, I shall your faithful feet and feet and buy it with your gold quite suddenly.
Under the greenwood tree, who loves to lie with me, and turn his merry note unto the sweet bird's throat. Oh, come hither, come hither, come hither. Here shall he see no enemy, but winter and rough weather.
More, more, pretty more.
It will make you melancholy, Mr. Jackless.
I thank you. More, pretty more. I can suck melancholy out of a poem as a weasel sucks eggs. More, pretty more.
But my voice is ragged. I know I cannot please you.
I do not desire you to please me. I do desire you to speak. Come, will you read?
Or at your request, meant to please myself.
Well then, if I ever thank any man, I'll thank you. Come, read. You will not hold your tongue.
Well, I'll end the poem. Fellows, come the while. The Duke will bring under this tree. He hath been all this day to look at you.
And I've been all this day to avoid him. He is too disputable for my company. I think of as many matters as he, but I give heaven thanks and make no boast of it. Come, come. I'll give you a verse to this note that I made yesterday, in despite of my invention.
All right, I'll read it.
And as it goes. If it do come to pass that any man turn ass, leaving his wealth and ease, a stubborn will to please. Duck dame, duck dame, duck dame, here shall he see, grows fools as he, and if he will, come to me.
What's that duck dame?
It is a Greek invocation, to bring fools into a circle. I'll go sleep, if I can. If I cannot, I'll rail against all the firstborn of Egypt.
And I'll go seek the Duke. His banquet is prepared.
Dear master, I can go no further. Oh, I die for food. Here I lay down and measure out my grave. Farewell, kind master.
Why, how now, Adam? No greater heart indeed? Live a little, comfort a little, cheer thyself a little. If this uncouth forest yield anything savage, I will either be food for it, or bring it for food to thee. Thy conceit is nearer death than thy powers. For my sake, be comfortable. Hold death a while at arm's end, I will be with thee presently, and if I bring thee not something to eat, I will give thee leave to die. But if thou diest before I return, thou art a mocker of my labour. Well said. Thou lookest cheerly, and I will be with thee quickly. Yet thou liest in the bleak air. Come, I shall bear thee to some shelter. And thou shalt not die for lack of a dinner, if there live anything in this desert. Cheerly, good Adam.
I think he'd be transformed into a beast, for I can nowhere find him like a man. Oh!
My lord, he is but even now one hint. Here was he married, giving up song.
Go seek him and tell him I would speak with him.
He says one name of my soul, my throat.
Why, how now, monsieur? What life is this that your poor friends must rule your company? What? You look merrily.
A fool I met. A fool in the forest. A motley fool, a miserable world. As I do live by food, I met a fool in the forest, who laid him down and basked him in the sun. Good morrow, fool, quoth I. No, sir, quoth he. Call me not fool till heaven hath sent me fortune. And then he drew a dial from his book, and looking on it with lackluster eyes, says very wisely, "It is 10 o'clock. Thus we may see," quoth he, "how the world wags. 'Tis but an hour ago since it was 9, and in 1 hour more 'twill be 11. And so from hour to hour we ripe and ripe, and so from hour to hour we rot and rot. And thereby hangs a tale. When I did hear the motley fool thus moral on the time, I did have sense intermission an hour by his style. Oh, noble fool, worthy fool, motley's the only way. What fool is this? Oh, worthy fool. One that hath been a coach. In his brain, which is as dry as the remainder biscuit after a voyage, he hath strange places crammed with observation, the which he vents in mangled forms. Oh, that I were a fool. I am ambitious for a motley coat.
Thou shalt have one.
It is my only suit. Invest me in my motley. Give me leave to speak my mind, and I will through and through cleanse the foul body of the infected world, if they will patiently receive my medicine.
Fie on thee! I can tell what thou wouldst do.
What for a counter would I do for good?
Most mischievous foul sin, in chiding sin. For thou thyself hast been a liberty, as sensual as the brutish thing itself, and all the embossed sores and headed evils that thou, with license of free foot hast caught, would thou disgorge into the general world.
Oh, what is he a basest function that thinks his bravery is not of my cost, thinking that I mean him, and therein suits his folly to the metal of my speech? There then, what then? Let me see wherein my tongue hath wronged him. If he be right, why, then he hath wronged himself. If he be free, why then my taxing, like the wild goose flies, unclaimed a penny. But who comes here?
Forbear, I need no more.
Where I have eaten none yet.
Thou shalt not, till necessity be served.
Of what kind should this cup come of?
Art thou thus emboldened, man, by thy distress, or else a rude despise of good manners, that in civility thou seemst so empty?
You touched my vein at first. The thorny point of bare distress hath ta'en from me the show of smooth civility. Yet am I inland bred and know some nurture, but forbear, I say, he dies that touches any of this fruit, till I and my affairs are answered.
Would you have? Your force shall move more than your gentleness move us to force.
I almost die for food, and let me have it.
Sit down and feed, and welcome to our table.
Speak you so gently. Pardon me, I pray you. I thought all things had been savage here, and therefore put on the countenance of stern commandment. Whatever you are, if ever you have looked on better days, if ever sat at any good man's feast, and know it is to pity and be pitied, let gentleness my strong enforcement be, in the which hope I bloodshed hide my sword.
True it is that we have seen better days, and sat at good men's feasts and wiped our eyes of drops that sacred pity hath engendered. Therefore, set you down in gentleness, and take upon command what help we may have, that to a wanting may be ministered.
Then but forbear your food a little while, whilst like a doe I go to find my fawn and give it food. There is an old poor man, who after me hath many a weary step limped in pure love, till he be first sufficed, oppressed with two evils, age and hunger. I will not touch a bit.
Go seek him out, and we will waste nothing till you return.
I thank you, and you play this for good comfort.
Thou seest, we are not all alone unhappy. And this wide and universal theatre presents more woeful pageants than the scene wherein we play.
Oh, the world's a stage, and other men and women merely plays. There are their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time may play many parts. His acts being 7 ages. At first, the infant. And then the whining schoolboy, with his satchel and shining morning face, creeping like snail unwilling to school. And then the lover, sighing like a furnace, the woeful ballad made to his mistress's eyebrow. And the soldier, full of strange oaths and bearded like a pod, jealous in honor, sudden in quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouth. And then the justice, in fair round belly and with a good capon lined, with eyes severe and beard of bar, formal cut. And so he plays his part. The sixth age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloon, with spectacles and nose and pouch on side, his youthful hose, well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shank. His big, manly voice turning again towards childish treble, pipes and whistles in sound. The last scene of all that ends this strange, eventful history is second childishness, mere oblivion. Since teeth, since eyes, since taste, since everything.
Welcome. Set you down your venerable burden and let me.
I thank you. Not much for him.
Welcome, fall too. I will not trouble you as yet to question you about your fortunes. Give us some buzz, good cousin. Read.
Blow, blow, thou winter wind. Thou art not so unkind as man's ingratitude. Thy tooth is not so keen, because thou art not seen, although thy breath be rude. Then hey-ho sing, hey-ho unto the green holly. Most friendship is feigning, most loving mere folly. Then hey-ho the holly, this life is most jolly.
If that thou were the good Sir Rowland's son, as you have whispered faithfully you were, and as mine eyes thus at effigies witness, most truly lived and living in your face, be truly welcome hither. I am the Duke that loved your father, the residue of your fortune. Go to my cave and tell me. Good old man, thou art right welcome as thy master is, supported by the arm. Give me your hand, and let me all your fortunes understand.
Have not seen him since. Sir? Sir, that cannot be! But were I not the better part made mercy, I should not seek an absent argument of my revenge without present. But look to it. Find out thy brother, wheresoever he is. Seek him with candor. Bring him dead or living within this 12 month. Or turn thou no more to seek a living in our territory. Thy lands, and all thy things thou would call worth seizure, do we seize into our hand till thou can quit thee of thy brother's mouth of what we think against thee.
Oh, did your highness do my heart in this? I never loved my brother,
Poor villain thou. Well, push him out of doors. And let my officers of such a need to make an extent upon his house and lands. Do this expediently, and turn him going.
Hang there, my verse, in witness of my love. O Rosalind, these trees shall be my books, and in their barks my thoughts I'll character. That every eye which in this forest looks shall see thy virtue witnessed everywhere. Run, Run, Orlando. Carve on every tree. The fair, the chaste, the unexpressive she.
And how like the shepherd's life, Master Touchstone?
Truly, shepherd, in respect of itself, it's a good life. But in respect that it's a shepherd's life, it is not. Now, in respect that it's solitary, I like it well. But in respect that it is private, it's a very vile life. Now, in respect that it's in the fields, it pleases me well. But in respect that it's not in the court, it is tedious. Hast any philosophy in thee, shepherd?
No more than no, the more one sickens, the worse it is he is. And he that wants money, means, and content is without three good friends. The property of rain is to wet, and fire to burn. The good pasture makes fat sheep. And that a great cause of the night is lack of the sun.
Such a once natural philosopher. Was there that court, shepherd?
No, truly.
Oh! Then thou art damned!
Nay, I hope.
Thou art damned like an ill-roasted egg, all on one side.
For not being at court, your reason.
Why, if thou wast never at court, thou never sawest good manners. And if thou never sawest good manners, then thy manners must be wicked. And wickedness is sin, and sin is damnation. Thou art in a perilous state, shepherd.
Not a whit, Touchstone. Those that are good manners at the court are as ridiculous in the country as the behavior of the country is most mockable at the court. You told me to salute me out of the court, but you kiss your hands. Such courtesy would be uncleanly if courtiers were shepherds.
Instance, briefly, come instance.
Why, we are still handling our ewes, and the fells, you know, are greasy.
Why, do not your courtiers' hands sweat? And is not the grease of a martyr as wholesome as the sweat of a man? Shadow, shadow, I say, as our instance come.
Besides, our hands are hard.
Your lips shall feel them sooner. Mwah! Shadow again, as our instance come.
You have too courtly wit for me, Touchstone. I'll rest.
Without rest, damned? God help thee, shallow man. God make incision in thee. Thou art raw.
Sir, I am a true labourer. I earn that I eat, get that I wear, and the greatest my pride to see my ewes graze, my lambs suck.
There's not a simple sin in you. To bring the ewes and the rats together in order to get your living of the copulation of cattle? If thou shalt not dance with this, the devil himself will have no shepherds. I cannot see how thou should escape.
Here comes young Master Ganymede, my new his brother.
From the east to western in, no jewel is like Rosalind. All the pictures fair as wine are but like to Rosalind. Let no fair be kept in mind, but the fair Rosaline.
I shall rhyme you so 8 years straight, dinners and suppers and sleeping hours accepted. It's the right woman's right to market. Out, fool! Or a taste. If a heart do lack a hind, let him seek out Rosaline. If the cat will after kind, so be sure will Rosaline. Winter garment must be lined, so a slender Rosaline. He the sweet rose will find, must find lovers brick and Rosaline. This is the very false kind of a verse. Why do you infect yourself with them?
Peace, you dull fool! I found it on a tree.
Truly, the tree yields bad fruit.
Peace! Pick up places for reading, stand aside. Therefore, heaven nature charged, that one body should be filled with all graces wide and large. Nature presently distilled, Helen's cheek, but not her heart.
Cleopatra's Majesty.
Atalanta's better part. Sir Lucretia's modesty. Thus Rosalind, of many parts, by heavenly sign it was devised, of many faces, eyes, and hearts, to have the touches dearest prized. Heaven would that she this gift should have, and I to live and die her slave? Most gentle pulpiter, what tedious homily of love have you wearied your parishioners withal, and never cried, have patience, good people. Now, bag, good friends. Shepherd, cough a little. Go with him, Sarah.
Come, shepherd,
hear them without wondering how thy name came to be hanged and carved upon these trees.
I was 7 of the 9 days out of the wonder before you came. Before look came when I found on the palm tree. I was never so bewronged.
Know you who had done this? Is it a man? And a chain you once wore about his neck.
See you, James.
Calla!
Prithee, who?
Oh, Lord, it is a hard matter for friends to me. But mountains may be removed with earthquakes, and so encounter may.
I prithee, now most petitionary veterans, tell me who it is.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, and most wonderful, wonderful. And yet again, wonderful. Oh, and after that, out of all who
Good, my complexion. Dost thou think, though I am caparisoned like a man, I have adopted an house in my disposition? I pray thee, tell me what is quickly and speak apace.
so you may put a man in your belly.
Is he of God's making? What manner of man? Is his head worth a hat, or his chin worth a beard?
Nay, he had but a little beard. This young Orlando that tripped up the restless hills and your heart in an instant.
Nay, but the devil take mock heed. Speaks that brown true maid.
Fake us, he.
Orlando.
Orlando.
Alas the day! What shall I do with my Dublin house? What did he when thou sawest him? What said he? Where remains he? What makes him here? How lives he? Did he ask for me? Where remains he? How parted he with me? And when shall I see him again? Answer me in one word.
You must bore me Gargantua's mouth first. 'Tis a word too great for any mouth this age's size.
But doth he know that I am in this forest and in man's peril? Looks he as freshly as did the day he wrestled.
It is as easy to count atomies as to resolve the prepositions of a lover. But take a note of my finding him and relish it with good observance. I found him under a tree like a dropped acorn. There,
Quote Job's tree with a drop of such fruit.
give me audience, good madam.
Proceed.
There lay he, stretched along like a wounded knight.
Might be pity to see such a sight. Well becomes the ground.
Quite hold, did I tell him? I prithee curve it insensibly. He was burnt like a hunter.
Ominous, he comes to kill my heart.
I would sing my song without a burden that breathes me out of tune.
Do you not know I am a woman? When I think I must speak.
Sweet, say on. You bring me out.
Soft. Comes in up here. Tis he, is slipped by a note.
I thank you for your company, Lord Good Faith. I had as well have been myself alone.
As have I. But yet, for fashion's sake, I thank you too for your society.
God be with you. Let's meet as little as we can.
I do desire we may be better strangers.
I pray you, mar no more trees with writing love songs in their bark.
I pray you, mar no more of my verses with reading them unfavourably.
Rosalind is your love's name?
Yes, just.
I do not like the name.
There was no thought of pleasing you when she was christened.
What's that, Michelle?
Just as high as my heart.
You are full of pretty answers. Have you not been acquainted with goldsmiths' wives and carved them out of rings?
Not so, but answer you right painted cloth for which you have studied your questions.
You have a nimble wit. I think 'twas made of Atalanta's heels. Come, will you sit down with me and we two will rail against our mistress the world, all of us.
I will chide no breather in the world but myself, against whom I know most faults.
The worst fault you have is to be in love.
But it is a fault I will not change for your best virtue. I grow weary of you.
By my troth, I was seeking for a fool when I found you.
He is drowned in the brook, but by then thou shalt see him,
There I should see my own figure.
which I take to be either a fool or a cipher.
I'll tarry no longer with you. Fare you well, good Signor Love.
I'm glad of your departure. Adieu, good Monsieur Melancholy.
I would speak to him like a saucy lackey and under that habit play the knave with him. Do you hear, Forrester?
Very well. What would you?
I pray you, what is the clock?
You should ask me what time of day. There is no clock in the forest.
Then there's no true lover in the forest. I'll sign every
groaning every hour would stick the lazy foot of time as well as the clock.
And why not the swift foot of time?
By no means, sir. Time travels in diverse paces with diverse persons. I'll tell you who time trots withal, who time gallops withal, and who he stands still withal.
I prithee, who doth he trot withal?
Mary, he trots hard with a young maid between the contract of her marriage and the day it is solemnized. If the interim be but a sennight, time's pace is so hard that it seems a length of 7 years.
But who doth he gallop withal?
With a thief to the gallows, for though he goes as softly as foot can fall, he thinks himself too soon there.
But who stays it still withal?
With the lawyers in the vacation, for they sleep between term and term, and then they listen not how time moves.
Where dwell you, pretty youth?
With this shepherdess, my sister.
Your accent is something finer than could be purchased in so removed a dwelling.
I have been told so of many, but indeed an old religious uncle of mine taught me to speak, who was in his youth an England man, one that knew courtship too well for we there fell in love. I have had many lectures against him. I thank God I am not a woman to be touched with so many giddy offences as he hath generally taxed the whole sex with all.
Can you remember any of the principal evils that he laid to the charge of women?
There were none principal. Everyone fault seeming monstrous till his fellow fault came to matches.
I prithee, recount some of them.
No, I will not cast away my physic on those that are sick. There is a man haunts the forest who abuses our young plants with carving cross-aligned on their barks. If I could meet that fancy monger, I would give him some good counsel, for he seems to have the contagion of love upon him.
I am he that is so love-shaped. I pray you tell me your remedy.
There is none of my uncle's marks upon you. He taught me how to know a man in love, in which case of brushes I am sure you are not a prisoner.
What were his marks?
A lean cheek, which you have not, a blue eye sunken, which you have not, an unquestionable spirit, which you have not, then your sleeve should be unbuttoned, your shoe untied, and everything about you demonstrating a careless desolation. But you are no such man. You are rather a point device in your accoutrements as loving yourself rather than seeming the lover of any other.
Good youth, I would I could make thee believe I love.
Me believe? You may assume my colour that you love believe. But, in good sooth, are you he that hangs the bastards on the trees wherein Rosalind is so admired?
I swear to thee, youth, by the white hand of Rosalind, I am that he, that unfortunate he.
But are you so much love that should rhyme speak?
Neither rhyme nor reason can express how much.
Love is merely a madness, and I tell you, possess as well the dark house and the wind as madmen do. And the reason why they are not so punished and cured is that lunacy is so ordinary that the whippers are in love too. Yet I was curing it by counsel.
Did you ever cure him so?
Yes, one, and in this manner. He was to imagine me his love, his mistress, and I set him every day to woo me. At which time would I, being but a moonish youth, be so effeminate, changeable, inconstant, full of tears, full of smiles, for every passion something, for no passion truly anything, would now like him, now loathe him, that I drew my suitor from his mad humour of love to a living humour of madness, which was to swell the full stream of the world and to live in a nook merely monastic. And thus I cured him, and this way will I take upon me to wash your liver as clean as a sow sheep's heart that shall not be one spot of love in it.
I will not be cured, good youth.
I would cure you, if you would but call me Rosalind, and come every day to my cot and woo me.
Now by the faith of my love, I will. I pray you tell me where it is.
Go with me to it, and I'll show it you. And by the way, you should tell me where in the forest you live. Will you go?
With all my heart, good youth.
Nay, you must call me Rosalind. Come, sister, will you go?
am I the man yet? Do my simple feature content you?
Your features, Lord Warners. What features?
I'm here with thee and thy goats. As the most capricious poet, honest of it was among the gods.
Oh, knowledge shall inhabit it, worse than Jove in a thatched house.
Truly, I wish the gods had made thee more poetical.
I do not know what poetical is. Is it honest in deed and word? Is it true thing?
No, truly. But the truest poets are the most feigning, and lovers are given to poetry. And at what they swear in poetry as lovers, they do feign.
Do you wish then that the gods had made me poetical?
I do. But thou swearest me thou art honest. Now, if thou wert a poet, I might have support thou didst feign.
Would you not have me honest?
No, unless thou wert hard-favoured. For honesty coupled to beauties is to have honey and sauce to sugar.
Material fool.
Well, I'm not fair, and therefore I pray the gods made me honest.
Truly, and throwing honesty upon a foul slut was put good meat into an unclean dish.
I am not a slut! No, I thank the gods I am found.
Well, praise be the gods for thy foulness. Sluttishness may come hereafter. But be that as may be, I will marry thee. And to that end, I have been with Father Bartex, the vicar of the next village, who's agreed to meet us in this place of the forest and to couple us.
I would fain see this meeting.
Well, the gods give us joy.
Amen. Unless a man may, if he were of a fearful heart, stagger in this attempt. For here we have no temple but the woods, and no assembly but war beasts. What though? Courage! Here comes Father Martex! Father Martex! Father Martex, you are well met. Will you dispatch us here by this tree, or shall we go with you to your chapel?
Is there none here to give the woman?
I will not take her a gift of any man.
Truly she must be given, or the marriage. Not well.
Proceed, I'll give her.
Good evening, little master. What you called? Ah, you are well indeed. God ill to be in that company.
Will you be married, Monty?
As the ox has closer, the horse's curb, and the falcon her bell, so too man hath his desires. And as pigeons bill, so to wedlock would be nibbling.
And will you, being a
Man of your breed.
be married under a bush like a beggar? Get you to church and have a good priest that can tell you what marriage is. This fellow will but join you as they join wainscot. Then one of you will prove a shrunk panel, and then thy green timber walk.
I'm not of the mind, but it were better to be married of him than of someone else. For he's not like to marry me well, and not being married well, it'll be a good excuse for me to hereafter leave my wife.
And go thou with me, and let me counsel.
Come, Audrey, we must be married or we must live in Bawdry. Farewell, good father, not great father, oh, sweet father. Be gone, I say. I will at wedding with thee.
'Tis no matter. There a mouthy son of a bitch of them all shall flout me out of my calling.
Never talk to me. I will wait.
You, I prithee, yet have the grace to consider that tears do not become a man.
Have I no cause to weep?
Ask it as one with desire, therefore weep.
His very hairs of a dissembling colour.
Something browner than Judas's. Mary, his kisses are Judas's own children.
In faith, his hairs of a good colour.
An excellent colour. Your chestnut was ever the only colour.
But why? It was where he would come this morning and comes not.
Nay, certainly there is no truth in him.
Do you think so?
Yes, I think he's not a pig curse nor a horse stealer. But for his verity in love, I do think him as concave as a covered goblet, or were he not?
Not true in love.
Yes, when he's in, but I think he's not in.
You have had him swear downright he was.
Was is not is. Besides, the oath of a lover is no stronger than the word of a tapster. he attends here in the forest under Duke your father?
I met the Duke yesterday. Had much to question with him. He asked me of what parentage I was, and so I told him, as good as he. So he laughed and let me go. Wouldn't talk me of fathers, but there's such a man as Orlando.
Oh, that's a brave man.
He writes brave verses,
Speaks brave words, swears brave oaths, and breaks them bravely. Oh, but all's brave that you guys have on mount. You know.
Mistress and Master, you often quieted the shepherd who complained of love. This yourself sitting by me on the turf, praising the proud, shameful shepherdess that was the mistress.
Oh, well, I will up him.
If you would see a pageant truly played between the pale complexion of true love and red glow of scorn and proud disdain, go with me a while, and I shall conduct you, if you will mark it.
Come, let us remove. The sight of lovers feedeth those in love. But bring us to the sight, and you shall say, I'll put a busy actor in that play.
Sweet Phoebe, do not scorn me. Do not, Phoebe. Say that you love me not, but say not so in bitterness. That the common executioner falls not the axe upon humbled neck, but begs first pardon. Will you sterner be than he that dies and lives by bloody drops?
Thou tells me there is murder in mine eye. 'Tis pretty, sure, and very probable that eyes that are the frailest and softest things should be called tyrants, butchers, murderers. Now I do frown on thee with all my heart, and if mine eyes can wound, now let them kill me. Now, how to get a swoon? Why now fall down? Oh, if thou canst not. Oh, for shame, lie not to say mine eyes are murderers.
Oh, dear Phoebe, if ever you meet in some fresh cheek the power of fancy, then shall you know the wounds invisible that love's keen arrows make.
But till that time, come not thou near me, and when that time comes, afflict me with thy mocks. Pity me not, for till that time I shall not pity thee. And why, I pray you? Who might be your mother that you insult, exalt, and all at once over the wretched? What though you have no beauty, must you be therefore proud and pitiless? Why, what means this? Why do you look on me? I see no more new than in the ordinary of nature's sail work. What my life? No, faith, proud mistress, hope not after it. You, foolish shepherd, wherefore do you follow her? You are 1,000 times proper a man than she a woman. 'Tis such fools as you that make the marvel of ill-favoured children. 'Tis not her glass, but you that flatters her. But, mistress, I must tell you, frankly in your ear, settle when you can. You are not for all markets. Why the man mercy? Love him, take his offer. Thou's most foul being foul to be a scoffer. So take her to thee, shepherd. Fare you well. Sweet youth, I pray you, chide a year together. I'd rather hear you chide than this man woo. He has fallen in love with your foulness, and she'll fall in love with my anger. If it be so, fast as she answers thee with frowning looks, I'll sauce her with bitter words. Why do you look upon me? For no ill will I may do. I pray you, do not fall in love with me, for I am falser than thou made in wine. Besides, I like you not. If you will know my house that's at the tuft of olives here hard by, comes as the shepherdess. Look on him better, and be not proud. For all the world could see, none could be so
Phoebe, pity me.
Why, I am sorry for thee, gentle Sylvius.
Wherever sorrow is, relief would be. If you do sorrow at my grief enough, by giving love, your sorrow and my grief will both external.
But thou hast my love, is that not neighbourly?
But I would have you.
With a consciousness! Sylvius, the time was that I hated thee, and yet it is not that I bear thee love. But, since that thou canst talk our love so well, thy company which erst was irksome to me, I will endure, and I'll employ thee too, but do not look for further recompense than thine own gladness that thou art employed. Knowest thou the youth that spoke to me a while?
Not very well, but I have met him oft. He hath bought the cottage and the bounds that the old Carlet once was master of.
Think not I love him though I ask for him. 'Tis but a peerish boy. And he talks well. It is a pretty youth, not very pretty, but sure, he's proud and yet his pride becomes him. He'll make a proper man. The best thing in him is his complexion. And faster than his tongue did make offence, his eye did heal it up. He's not very tall. Yet for his years he's tall. There were some women, Sylvius, had they marked him in parcels as I did, would have gone near to fall in love with him, but for my part, I love him not. Nor hate him not. Yet I have more cause to hate him than to love him. For what had he to do chide at me? I marvel I answer not again. But that's all one. Omittance is no quittance. I'll write him a very taunting letter. And thou shalt bear it. Wilt thou, Sylvius?
Oh, Phoebe, with all my heart.
I'll write it straight. The matter's in my head and in my heart. I will be bitter with him in passing short. Go with me, Sylvius.
Pretty youth, let me be better acquainted with thee.
They say you are a melancholy fellow.
I am so. I do love it better than laughing.
Those that are in extremity of either are abominable fellows and betray themselves to every modern censure, worse than drunkards.
Well, it is good to be sad and say nothing.
Why, then 'tis good to be opposed.
I have neither the scholar's melancholy, which is emulation, nor the courtier's, which is proud, nor the lady's, which is nice, nor the lover's, which is always. But it is a melancholy of mine own, and indeed, the sundry's contemplation of my travels, wherein my often rumination wraps me the most humorous sad.
Oh, a traveller! By my faith, you have great reason to be sad. I fear you have served your own land to see other men's. Then, to have seen much and to have nothing is to have rich eyes and cool hands.
Yes, I have gained my experience.
And your experience makes you sad. I'd rather have a fool to make me marry than experience make me sad. And to travel avoid too.
Good day and happiness, dear Rosalind.
Nay then, God be with you, and you talking blank verse.
Well, Mr. Traveller, how now, Orlando? Where have you been all this while? You a lover, and you certainly such another trait never come no more in my sight.
My fair Rosalind, I come within an hour of my promise.
Break an hour's promise in love, to divide a minute into 1,000 parts, and to break but a part of 1,000 parts of a minute in the affair of love.
Tell me, dear Rosalind.
Nay, and you be so tart, never come no more in my sight. I have as well be rude of a snail.
Of a snail?
I of a snail. For though he goes slowly, he brings his house on his head. A better jointure, I think, than you make a woman. Besides, he brings his destiny with him.
And what's that?
Why, horns, which such as you are fain to be beholden to your wives for.
Virtue is no horn maker. And my Rosalind's virtuous.
And I am your Rosalind. Though it pleases him to call you so, he had a Rosalind of a better leer than you. Come, woo me. But now I'm in a holiday humor and like enough to consent. What would you say to me, and I were your very, very Rosalind?
I would kiss before I spoke.
You were better speak first, and when you were out for lack of matter, you might take occasion to kiss.
What if the kiss be denied?
And then she puts you to entreaty, and that begins a new matter.
Who could be out even before his beloved mistress?
Am I not your Rosalind?
I take some joy to say you are, for I would be speaking of her.
Well, in her person I say I will not have you.
Then in my own person I die.
No, fate, die by attorney. The poor wild was almost 6,000 years old, and in all this time there was not any man died in his own person in the life course. Men have died from time to time. Worms have eaten them, but not for love.
I would not have my right Rosalind of this mind, for I protest her frown might kill me.
By this hand it will not kill a fly. But come, now I will be your Rosalind in a more coming-on disposition. Ask me what you will, I will grant it.
Then love me, Rosalind.
Yes, faith will I, Fridays and Saturdays and all.
And will thou have me?
I am 20 such.
What sayst thou?
Are you not good?
I hope so.
Why then, who can desire too much of a good thing? Come, sister, you shall be the priest and marry us. Give me your hand, Amanda. What say you, sister?
Pray thee, marry us.
I cannot say the words. You must begin. Will you?
I'll go too.
Will you, Orlando, have to wife this Rosalind?
I will.
I would when?
Why, now, as fast as she can marry us.
Then you must say, I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
I take thee, Rosalind, for wife.
Now tell me how long you will have her after you have possessed her.
Forever and a day.
Say a day without the ever. No, Orlando. Men are April when they woo, December when they wed. Maids are May when they're maids. But the sky changes when they're wise. I will be more jealous of thee than a barbaric hawk pigeon over his hen, more giddy in my desires than a monkey. I will weep for nothing like Diana in the fountain, and that will not incline to sleep. I will laugh like a hyena, and that will not incline to be merry.
But will my Rosalind do so?
By my life, she will do as I do.
Oh, but she is wise.
Well, she could not have the wit to do this. The wives of the way, Walter. Make the doors upon a woman's wits, and it will out at the casement. Shut that, it will out at the keyhole. Stop that, and it will fly with the smoke at the chimney. You shall never take her without her answer, unless you take her without her tongue. Oh, that woman that cannot make her full her husband's occasion. Let her never nurse her child herself, as you will treat it like a fool.
For these 2 hours, my dear Rosalind, I will leave thee.
Alas, dear love, I cannot lag thee 2 hours.
I must attend the duty dinner. By 2 o'clock I will be with thee again.
Aye, go your way, go your way. I knew you would approve. That flattery tongue of yours one need. 'Tis but one cast away, and so, come death! Too close out?
Aye, sweet Rosalind.
By my troth, and in good earnest, and so God mend me, and by all pretty oaths that are not dangerous, if you break one jot of your promise, or come 1 minute behind your hour, I will think you the most pathetical break promise, the most hollow lover, and the most unworthy of her you call Rosalind, that may be chosen out of the gross band of the unfaithful. Therefore, beware my censure, and keep your promise.
With no less religion than if thou were indeed my Rosalind. So, adieu.
Well, time is the old justice that examines all such offenders, and let time try. Adieu. You have have simply misused our sex and you're a lamprey. We should have you adopted and hers plucked over your head and show the world what the bird had done to its own nest.
Cars, my pretty little cars, that thou didst know how many fathoms deep I am in love.
Oh, but it cannot be sounded. My affection hath an unknown bottom, like the Bay of Portugal.
Oh, rather, bottomless, for as fast as you pour affection in, it runs out again.
I'll tell thee, Aliena, I cannot be out of sight of Orlando. I'll go find a shadow inside till he comes, and I'll sleep. How say you now? Is it not past 2 o'clock? And here much Orlando.
I warned you with pure love and troubled brain. Take this bow and arrow, and gone forth to sleep. Look who comes here.
My errand is to you, fair youth. My gentle figure bid me give you this. I know not the contents, but as I guess by the stern brow and waspish action which she did use as she was writing of it, it bears an angry tenor. Pardon me, I am but as a guiltless messenger.
What's my will? How long is not the hair that I do hunt? Why write you so to me? Well, shepherd, well, this is a letter of your own device.
No! No, I know not the contents. Phoebe did write it.
Come, you are a fool and turn into the extremity of love. I say she never did invent this letter. This is a man's invention, and his hand.
Sure it is hers.
But it's a boisterous and cruel style, a style for challengers. Ugh, she defies me like Turk to Christian. Will you hear the letter?
So please you, for I never heard it yet heard too much of Phoebe's cruelty.
Phoebe's me. Mark how the tyrant writes. Art thou God to shepherd turned, that a maiden's heart hath burned? Can a woman rail thus?
Call you this railing?
Alack in me, what strange effect would thou work in mild aspect? While she chide me, I did love, how then might your prayers move? He that brings this love to thee, little knows this love in me, and by him seal up thy mind, whether that the youth and kind will the faithful offer take of me and all that I can make, or else by him my love deny, and then I'll doth thee hope to die.
Call you this chiding?
And that's poor shepherd! Do you pity him? No, he deserves no pity. Wilt thou love such a woman? What, to make thee an instrument and play false strings upon thee? Not to be enjoyed. Go your way to her, and say this to her, that if she love me, I charge her to love thee. If she will not, I will never have her, unless thou entreat for her. If you be a true lover, hence, and not to worry, for here comes more company.
Good morrow, fair ones. Pray you if you know where the... where the purpose of this forest stands sheepcote, fenced about with olive trees.
West of this place, down in the neighborhood bottom. But at this hour the house doth keep itself. There's none within.
If that an eye may profit by a tongue, then should I know you by description. Such garments, such years. Are you not the owner of the house I did inquire for?
I suppose. You asked. Say that we are.
Orlando not commenting to you both, and to that shepherd youth he calls his Rosalind, he sends this bloody napkin. Are you he?
I am. What must we understand by this?
Some of my shame, if you will know what man I am, and how and why and where this handkerchief was stained.
I pray you. No?
When last the young Orlando parted from you, he left a promise to return again within an hour, and pacing through the forest, lo, what befell! He drew his eye aside, and mark what object did present itself. Under an oak, a wretched ragged man lay sleeping on his back. About his neck, a green and gilded snake had wreathed itself. Seeing Orlando, it unlinked itself, and did with the indented glide slip away into a bush, under which bushy shade a bear lay sleeping, with head on ground, and bear-like watchman that the sleeping man should stir, but 'tis the wild disposition of that beast to prey on nothing that doth seem as dead. This seen, Orlando did approach the man, and found it was his elder brother.
I have oft heard him speak of that very same brother, and he did render him the most unnatural that ever lived amongst men.
Well, he so might do, for well I know he was unnatural.
But to Orlando, did he leave him that food to hungry bear?
Twice did he turn his back on purpose so, but kindness, nobler ever than revenge, and nature, stronger than his just occasion, made him give battle to the bear, which quickly fell before him, in which hurtling from miserable slumber, I awake.
Are you his brother? Was you he rescued? Was you that yourself contrived to kill him?
'Twas I, but 'tis not I. I do not change to tell you what I was since my conversion so sweet taste, being the thing I am.
But from the bloody napkin!
By and by, when from the first to last betwixt us two cheers our countenance has most kindly baked, as how I came into that desert place, in brief, he led me to the gentle Duke, who gave me a fresh array and entertainment, committing me unto my brother's love, who led me instantly unto his cave, and there stripped himself, and here the bear has torn some flesh away, which all this while had bled, and now me fainted, and cried in fainting, convulsively. Many will swoon with it to us on that.
There's more to it. Ganymede!
Look, he recovers.
Oh, I pray you, take him by the arm.
Be of good cheer. You, a man, you like a man's heart.
I do, sir. I confess it. I thought you would think this was well counterfeited. I pray you, comment by counterfeiting to your brother.
This was not counterfeit. There is too great testimony in your complexion that it was a passion of earnest.
Counterfeit, I assure you.
Come, you look paler and paler. Let's draw homework. Good, sir. Well with us?
That will I. For I must bounce back, how you excuse my brother, possibly.
I shall devise something. I pray you, comment my counterfeiting to your brother. Will you go?
Patience, gentle Audrey. Faith, the priest was good enough. For no gentleman saying, most wicked Father Audrey, a most vile
But Audrey, there's a youth in the forest. They claim to you.
I know who 'tis. He hath no interest in me in the world.
Well, you can marry me.
It is meat and drink to me to see a clown. By my troth, we that have good wits have much to answer for. We shall be flaunting, we cannot hold.
Good evening, Audrey.
Good evening, William.
And good evening to you, sir.
Good even, gentle friend. Cover thy head. Cover thy head. Nay, pray thee. Be covered. How old are you, friend?
5 and 20, sir.
All right, page. Is thy name William?
Will, I am, sir.
A fair name. Tell me, Will I am, sir, was born in the forest here?
Aye, sir. I thank God.
Thank God. Good answer. Art rich?
Faith, so-so.
So-so is good. So-so is very good. It's very excellent good. And yet it is not. It is but so-so. Art wise?
Yes, sir, I have a pretty wit.
Why, thou sayest well. I remember an old always saying that the fool thinks himself to be a wise man, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool. Do you love this maid?
I do, sir.
Give me a hat. Art learn it?
No, sir.
Then learn this of me. To have is to have. For it is a figure in rhetoric that drink, being put out of a cup into a glass, by filling one, doth empty the other. For all your writers do consent that Itzy is he. Now, you are no longer Itzy, for I am he.
Which he, sir?
He, sir, that must marry this woman. Therefore, clown, abandon. Which in the vulgar is leave, the society which in the boorish is company of this female, which in the common is woman, which together is abandon society this female, or clown, thou perishest. Or to thy better understanding, diest. Or to wit, I kill thee, I make thee away, I translate thy life into death, thy liberty into bondage. I'll fill the poison with thee, or in bastinado, or in steel, I'll overrun your policy, I will ban you the infection, I will kill thee 150 ways. Therefore, tremble and march.
William.
I prithee, sir. Next time say it. Don't spray it.
Tomorrow's a joyful day, Audrey. Tomorrow will we be married.
I do desire with all my heart, and I hope it is no dishonest desire to desire a woman of the world.
I'm Mrs. the Master Seeker. Come, away! Away!
Trip, Audrey, trip, Audrey. I attend, I attend.
Go by the college, Corin. Go be introduced to Phoebe, Corin. Go get toast on, Corin.
Isn't it possible, on sort of acquaintance you should like her? That but seeing you should love her, and loving woo, and woo which you should grant, and will you persevere to enjoy her?
Oh, neither call the giddiness of it in question, the poverty of her, the small acquaintance, my sudden wooing nor her sudden consenting, but say with me that I love Aliena, and say with her that she loves me, and consent with both that we may enjoy each other. It should be to your good, for my father's house and all the brethren there was also Roland, will I estate upon you and here live and die a shepherd.
You have my consent. Let your wedding be tomorrow. Thither will I invite the Duke and all his contented followers. Now, go in and prepare you, Aliena. For look you, here comes my Rosalind.
God save you, fair brother.
And you, fair sister.
My dear Orlando, it grieves me to see thee wear thy heart in a scarf.
It is my arm.
I thought your heart had been wounded in the course of a bear.
Wounded it is, but with the eyes of a lady.
Did your brother tell you how I counterfeited to swoon when he showed me your handkerchief?
Aye, and greater wonders than that.
Oh, I know where you are. Nay, 'tis true, for your brother and my sister no sooner met, but they looked, no sooner looked, but they loved, no sooner loved, but they sighed, no sooner sighed, but they asked one another the reason, no sooner knew the reason, but they sought remedy, and in these degrees have they made a past marriage, which they will climb in continent, or else be in continent before marriage.
They shall be married tomorrow. and I will invite the Duke to the nuptial. But oh, how bitter a thing it is to look into happiness through another man's eyes. By so much the more shall I tomorrow be at the height of heart heaviness for thinking my brother happy, for having what he wishes for.
Why then, tomorrow, can I not serve your time for wrestling?
I can live no longer by pretending.
I was weary and no longer with idle talking. Know of me then, for now I speak to some purpose that I know you are a man of good conceits. Believe then that I can do strange things. If you do love Rosalind solely in the heart as your gesture cries it out, when your brother marries Aliena, shall you marry her? I know into what straits of fortune she is driven, and it is not impossible to me, if it appear not inconvenient to you, to set her before your eyes tomorrow, human as she is for that thing's age.
Speakest thou in sober meanings?
By my life I do. Therefore, put in your best array, and quit your friends, for if you will be married tomorrow, you shall, and to Rosalind, if you will. Oh, here comes the love of mine, love of
You have done me much ungentleness to show the letter that I read to you.
I care not if I have. It is my study to seem despiteful and ungentle to you. You are therefore by a faithful shepherd. Look upon him, love him.
He worshipped you. Good shepherd, tell this youth what 'tis to love.
It is to be all made of sighs and tears, and so am I for Phoebe.
And I for Ganymede.
And I for Rosalind.
And I for no woman.
It is to be all made of faith and service, and so am I for Phoebe.
And I for Ganymede.
And I for Rosalind.
And I for no woman.
It is to be all made of fantasy, all made of passion, and all made of wishes, all adoration, duty, and observance, all humbleness, all patience and impatience, all purity, all trial, all observance. And so am I for Phoebe.
And so am I for Ganymede.
And so am I for Rosalind.
And so am I for no woman. If this be so, why blame you me to love you?
If this be so, why blame you me to love you?
If this be so, I blame you me to love you.
Who do you speak to? Why blame you me to love you?
To her that is not here, nor doth not hear.
Pray you, no more of this. It is like the howling of Irish wolves against the moon. I will help you if I can. I will love you if I could. Tomorrow, meet me all together. I will marry you if ever I marry woman. I shall be married tomorrow. I will satisfy you if ever I satisfy man, and you shall be married tomorrow. I will content you if what pleases you contents you, and you shall be married tomorrow. As you love Rosalind, meet. As you love Phoebe, meet. And as I love no woman, I'll meet. Fare you well. I have left you commands.
I'll not fail if I live.
Nor I.
Nor I.
Dost thou believe, Orlando, that the boy can do all that he hath promised?
I sometimes do believe and sometimes do not. As those that fear they hope, and know they fear.
Patience once more whilst the compact is out. You say, when I bring in your Rosalind, you will bestow her on Orlando here?
That would I, had I kingdoms to give with her.
And you say you will have her when I bring her?
That would I, were I of all kingdoms king.
You say you will marry me if I be willing?
Then will I, should I die the hour after.
But if you do refuse to marry me, you will give yourself to this most faithful shepherd.
So is the bargain?
You say you will have Phoebe if she will?
Though to have her and death were both one thing.
make all this matter even. Keep you your word.
I do remember in this shepherd poison the lively touches of my daughter's favor.
My lord, the first time I ever saw him, he thought he was a brother to your daughter.
There is sure another flock toward, and these couples are coming to the ark. There's a pair of very strange beasts, which in all tongues are called fools.
Greeting and salutation to you all.
Good, my lord, bid him welcome. This is the motley-minded gentleman that I've so often met in the forest. He hath been a courtier, he swears.
If any man doubt that, let him put me to my purgation. I have sure a measure. I have sat with a lady. I've been politic with my friend, smooth with my enemy. I've had 3 quarrels, on 4 tailors, and like to have bought 1.
And how's that taken up?
Oh, faith. We had found the quarrel was based upon the 7th course.
How's 7th course? Good, my lord, like this.
I like him very well.
Good deal, good sir. I decide you the like. I press in here, sir, among the rest of the country's copulatives, to swear and to forswear, as marriage binds and blood breaks. A poor virgin, sir, an ill-favoured thing, sir, but mine own. A poor humour of mine, sir, to take that no else man will. Rich honesty, sir, dwells like a miser in a poor house, much like your pearl in your foul oyster.
By my faith, he is very swift and sententious.
Yeah, but for the 7th course, how did you find the quarrel on the 7th course?
What a lie 7 times removed. Bear your body more seemingly Audrey! As thus, sir, I did dislike the cut of a certain courtier's beard. He said a word that if I was of the mind, it was not well cut. He was of the mind that it was. This is called a retort courtese. If, again, I said in word, it was not well cut, he would say he cut it to please himself. This is called the quip modest. If, again, it was not well cut, he disabled my judgment. This is called the reply churlish. If, again, it was not well cut, he would say that I spake not truth. This is called the reproof valiant. If, again, it was not well cut, he would say that I lied. This is called the countercheck quarrelsome. And so, to the lie circumstantial, and the lie direct.
And how oft did you say his beard was not well cut?
No. I durst go no further than the lie circumstantial, nor durst he give the lie direct. And so we measured. Swords. And parted.
Can you nominate now in order the degrees of the lie?
Oh, sir, we quarrel by print. As you have books for good manners, I shall nominate the degrees. The first, the retort courtese. The second, the quip modest. The third, the reply churlish. The fourth, reproof valiant. The fifth, the countercheck quarrelsome. The sixth, the seventh, the sixth, the lie circumstance. And the 7th, the lie direct. And all these you may avoid, but the lie direct. And you may avoid that too with an if. I knew when 7 justices would not take up a quarrel, but when the parties were met themselves, one of them thought one of an if. As if I said so, you said so. And they shook hands and swore brothers. Your if is the only peacemaker. Much virtue in if.
Is this not a rare fellow, my lord? He is good at anything and yet a fool.
Well, he uses his folly like a stalking horse, and under the presentation of this, he shoots his wits.
Then is there mirth in heaven, when earthly things may even atone together. Good Duke, receive thy daughter, that thou mightst join her hand with his, whose humble in his bosom is.
To you I give myself, for I am yours. To you I give myself, for I am yours.
If there be truth inside, you are my daughter.
If there be truth inside, you are my Rosalind.
If sight and shape be true, why then, my love, adieu.
I'll have no father if you be not he. I'll have no husband if you be not he. Nor never wed woman if you be not she.
Peace! And bar confusion. 'Tis I must make conclusion of these most strange events, if truth holds true contents. You. And you. No cross shall part. You and you are heart in heart. You to his love must accord, or you are sure together as the winter to foul weather. Well we ring. Feed yourselves with questioning, that reason wonder may diminish, how thus we met, and these things finish.
Oh, my dear Aliena, welcome thou art to me. Even daughter, welcome, in no less degree.
I will not eat my word. Now, thou art mine, thy faith, my fancy to thee doth combine. Let me have audience for a word or two. I bring these tidings to listen. Fair assembly. Duke Frederick, hearing how that every day men of great worth resort to this forest, addressed the mighty cow, purposing to take his brother and put him to the sword. And to the skirts of this pale wood we came, where, meeting the religious man, after some questioning he was converted, both of his enterprise and the world. His crown betrothing again to his banished brother, and all their lands restored to those again who lived in Paris. I shit you not, this to be true, I do engage in my
Welcome to Bow. First, in this forest. Let's do those things that were here well begone and well begot. And after, every of this happy number that have endured shrewd days and nights with us shall share in the good of our returned fortune, according to the measure of their states. Meantime, forget this new fallen dignity and fall into our rustic revelry.
Madam, by your patience, if I heard you rightly, the Duke hath taken on a religious life and thrown into neglect the pompous court.
He hath.
Him will I. Out of these convertites there is much matter to be heard and learned. You, to your former honor I bequeath, your patience and your virtue well deserved. You, to a love that your true faith doth merit. You, to your love and land and great allies. You, to a long and well-deserved death. And you, to Wrangling, for thy loving voyages but for 2 months, rich. So, to your pleasures. I am for other than dancing measures.
Proceed. We will begin these rites, as we do trust they'll end in true delights.